Good morning, folks. Katie here. I just want to create a second video introducing myself as a new published writer in my book, Standing in the Shadows, um, available at Amazon.com and BarnesandNoble.com. The image isn't up yet for the front cover, but it's up for sale. But I just would like to express something that I'm feeling due to, I know it's just new, and this is a promotional thing that I'm doing to try to create sales and generate um, an awareness, a greater awareness in society. And I realize that I'm getting a reoccurrence of a feeling that I had 40 years ago of people, society, not paying attention. I'm not saying people aren't noticing, because I get the results that I do get a reaction. But I kind of would think that today, with everything that's out there, I want anyone who's watching that is in a domestic violent relationship to understand you're not the blame. It's not your fault. You aren't doing anything wrong. Anybody who beats another human being hasn't got the morals and the values and the standards to live by, with the understanding to be compassionate, to be aware, to be loving and caring and kind to their mate instead of beating them. I remember back 40 years ago that mine used the rod of fear. And he instilled such a fear in me, because every time I tried to escape, I don't care where I went, he found me and drugged me back. And I took a worse beating than before. But I want you to hear, you have it in you. I don't care who you are, man or woman. You have it in you. Even you young ladies, you teenagers, I'm realizing and recognizing and hearing, because I have a teenage daughter myself, there's teenagers that are experiencing domestic violence in their boyfriend-girlfriend relationships, and that's just, to me, unheard of. It's wrong. It's utterly inhumane and wrong. And if we can have commercials on TV for the inhumane treatment of animals, we should have the same thing going on for the inhumane treatment of a human being and the saving of their soul, their body, their mind. It's so destructive, domestic violence. It can destroy a person's soul to the point that they feel helpless, hopeless, that there's no way out. But let me tell you, I appear to be a strong person. I'm a problem solver. I step up to the plate and I get the job done. But I am weak just like everybody else. It took me a tremendous amount of whatever it is inside of a human being to step up to that plate, that platter, and take the action on purpose and get out of domestic violence. Not only in the 4.5-year marriage I had with this man, but the childhood. I had experienced it from an infant until I got out of that marriage. And you have what it takes. Don't believe the lies that you're the blame. It's your fault because you're this or because you're that. And they put you down and they make you feel like you're useless, worthless, not worth the time of day. You are worth. It is not God's desire or design for any human being, from Cain and Abel, to take a beating because they said something that triggered somebody that didn't have any self-control over their anger. You know, there's 9, I'm a very God-fearing woman, and there's 9 virtues of a godly individual. that they should be displaying on a daily basis through their character, through their behavior. It's love, joy, peace, patience, kindness, goodness, gentleness, faithfulness, and self-control. We as human beings, if we would attribute these virtues within ourself, our soul, and on purpose share this to the people around us in our environment, if it comes from us first in our hearts, then it changes the environment you're around. But if you're in an environment that threatens you to keep you there in that bondage of violence, you need to go and get the help that you need. Listen to what I'm telling you. You do not deserve to be beaten. Take your coat if you got one. Don't. I left with the clothes on my back and a nickel in my pocket, and I made it. There were no shelters. The police didn't take them away. They left me standing there to take another beating after they left, because there were no laws to protect people who got beat every day. But today there are laws. If a police officer walks in your home and sees that you've been misused or mistreated and beaten and you have marks on you, then the abuser gets hauled off. The police make the decision. You don't have to. You have what it takes. Believe in yourself and take those steps. Go to a shelter. They help you. They'll get you a job. They'll get you a place to stay. They'll get you the education. They'll put you on the right path. Listen to what I have to say, and please take the steps necessary for yourself, because you are valuable. You have worth. You are unique. And it's definitely God's purpose, God's reason for creating us as human beings is to love one another, to be there for one another. And I pray that this gets out there with a greater awareness, that people share this. I'm not looking for fame. I'm not looking for wealth. I'm looking for more people that will share and like and get the word out and take that stand. You know, get on the news, TV talk shows, take that stand. You know, I know there's terrible, horrific things going on all over the world, but I see a lot of domestic violence, and you know where I see it? On the movie called Cops. 90% of their calls are for that, you know. But I'm beginning to see commercials on shelters, you know, that are doing their thing, and God bless that. I pray that my book does well enough where I can create a shelter in my area for people that are abused, that they have some place to go and help them escape. So please like, share, and pass this on, especially if you know somebody who's being abused. I'd appreciate that. God bless you. You have a great day. Until the next time, Katie, bye for now.